Hello, Facebook. It is me, Heather, with Savvy Agent, and I am here today to talk about how do you know if your Facebook ads are working. So, I was on a call with a couple of agents earlier this week, and they're spending pretty decent money with Facebook, doing some lead generation ads, I assume, or I guess I shouldn't assume because it sounded like they didn't really know what they were doing. So, one of the real estate agents said, well, how do I know if my ads are working? I'm spending $1,500 a month. How do I know if it's working? And there's many different answers to that question. This particular person had a marketing person that was in charge of that. So the answer for her was, well, you need to go to your marketing person and have them explain what the strategy is and if it's working. But I don't spend $1,500 a month on Facebook ads. Actually, I have, I think, 3 or 4 ads running right now, just promoting listings, and it's a really simple strategy. So in the last 7 days, I've gotten 97 leads and I've spent $58.65. That's pretty good money, pretty good return. But my strategy on that is a very simple ad. The ad is basically exactly what I wrote on the MLS listing, and it takes them to my IDX website. So when they are on the website, then those IDX sites, if you look at more than one picture, it forces you to log in. So they have to enter their information. And I wouldn't spend money to just have them go nowhere. Like, in order for that ad to be profitable for me to say, yes, my Facebook ads are working, then I need to get something for that ad. So before you start any ad campaign, you want to know what your ultimate goal is. Do you want to get people to go to your website? What do you want them to do once they're on your website? Do you want them to join a buyer's group that you have on Facebook? Do you want them to download a guide? What is your ultimate goal? So in this example, my goal was just, I want leads on my listings for my team to work. But the other agent that we were talking to said, well, I do videos, I do this, that, blah, blah, blah. Also wasn't incredibly sure of what her overall strategy was. So I said, oh my God, you've got to stop. And then I drew a terrible picture. And that terrible picture looked, well, frankly, like female anatomy. It looked like fallopian tubes. And so today I have pre-drawn the picture. So it's much better today. But this is essentially a funnel. And so if you are, the funnel is strangers are out here, and you want to get them into your funnel. So maybe you do a video trying to draw backwards to meet the camera. Is very tricky, real time. So maybe you do a video and you want people to watch the video because you want to show them that you're amazing, and you're targeting cold traffic because the people who already know you, they deserve a different message, right? So it's all in the strategy. Well, then once they watch that video, well, you don't just forget them. You want them in a video views audience. So then you can serve them another ad after they watch the video views audience. So then you can give them another ad, move them further down the funnel. And so the whole point is to get strangers into your little circle of trust here. And then you see the funnel gets a little bit smaller, the fallopian tube funnel. The funnel gets smaller because all of these strangers, this cold audience, they're not all going to use you as a real estate agent. But your strategy is to get this many people to watch your video. And then anybody who watched your video, at least 25% of your video, you're going to serve them an ad to maybe do a home value ad. So if they watch 25% of your 5-minute real estate video, then maybe they're pretty interested in real estate. So then you want to serve them a very specific ad that has the opportunity for them to take action, because nothing is worse than giving free promotion to a website without knowing that people are actually going to engage with you. So this is a pay to play world. So make that strategic decision on how you're going to get that audience into your funnel and further down. Now, of course, not everybody is going to make it to the bottom of the funnel. So that's why it gets a little bit smaller, but you can get so much more targeted as you get closer to this buying decision part of the funnel. And once you have this strategy in place, then you can actually say with confidence whether or not you know if your Facebook ads are working. So today I have a very simple strategy because I was too lazy to set up a complicated funnel. And well, frankly, maybe it's not even me being lazy. Maybe it's just that I'm so darn busy. All I had time for was to throw up those ads. I want leads on my listings. And there is nothing wrong with that. And it's effective. I can say that 97 leads for less than $60 in 7 days is worth the money. So before you give Facebook any more money, and this rule actually applies for everything. Before you give Google AdWords money, before you give anybody any money, make sure you know what you want in return for that money. And then you have something to judge the performance by. You have your baseline expectation. And, you know, a little more experience, you'll have cost per lead, cost per sale. You'll figure all of those things out. But the very basic minimum thing that you have to have is a strategy of what you want to happen so that you can grade your performance and know ultimately if that money is worth your time or not. You can get a lot more advanced and nerdy about the numbers later, but please, if you don't know if your ads are working, stop spending that money right now, or talk to the marketing person who's in charge of those ads. Somebody knows. And if that somebody is supposed to be you, shut the ads down and think through it, look at the numbers. You're a business owner and you deserve to know that your money is being spent wisely so that you know if you should spend more of it or not. Yeah, that is all I had to say today. So we teach a lot about funnels, simple funnels. We do get into some advanced funnels in Savvy Agent Club. I'll drop a link here in the comments. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, check it out. But otherwise, just having a strategy, that's half the battle right there. So if you guys need anything, comment on this post and I will get back to you later. Have a great day.